Absolutely indeed, Jagrati. Do continue to stay on with us because there's another big story in the United States that we are tracking, and this is what is happening in the state of Georgia, which is now ordered for a full recount by hand of votes after repeated claims of voter fraud by the Trump campaign. The Georgia Secretary of State has promised to complete the recount process before the deadline of the 20th of November. Earlier in the week, the Trump campaign had demanded for a by-hand recount of all votes in the state. The new plan is to conduct an audit, a recount and also a recanvass all at once. Presently, as things stand, it is Joe Biden who holds a 14,000 vote lead over Donald Trump in Georgia. The matter has been further complicated by the fact that the Secretary of State is a declared Republican. Listen in to what he had to say a little while back.
Georgia remains too close to call. The margin being so close, it will require a full by-hand recount in each county. This will help build confidence. It will be an audit, a recount, and a recanvass all at once. It will be a heavy lift, but we will work with the counties to get this done in time for a state certification. Many of these workers will be working plenty of overtime.
All right, so this of course is an important development that's taken place in a very closely contested state of Georgia. The difference between the votes here is about 14,000 and there will be a complete recount. And Jagrati, the question that I want to ask you is, now that Georgia has, ordered for a recount, what is the Trump campaign saying and what is the Biden campaign saying? Because this effectively can go on in many other states, and that could, of course, delay the entire process of the transition of power.
Yes, I mean, Georgia has confirmed that they are going to do a recount. For recounts to happen, there has to be certain criteria, and different states have different criteria. So far, we're looking at Georgia. Now, the Republican Secretary of State has come under pressure from his colleagues, the Senate candidates, to both of them in the Georgia Senate runoffs that are going to be taking place in January. They both wrote a letter calling for his resignation, citing irregularities in the election process, even though they have not provided evidence of any such irregularities. Nonetheless, there's a sense that a recount is not going to change this number dramatically enough to change the result in Georgia. Even if it does, there is, the maths means that Joe Biden still is president-elect because he still will have passed over the 270 threshold needed to win the election. So it looks like this is not going to manifestly change anything that's happening right now.